Whoa, we're back for some Bleach Soul Resonance, and we're going to be doing a little bit of account cleanup. We're about, what is it, 10 days into the total celebration? Yeah, we've got 11 days left, which is about halfway through the celebration, right? We're approaching the end of week 2 in a few days, and we've got a 7,000 Jade lead with another week to go, which is looking pretty good. We also have 2,200 Jade worth of limited tickets just sitting here, and we've got another, what would this be, 160 through 20, 480, 640, something like that. So like 700-ish Jade in limited stamp weapon tickets as well. Not much in terms of the standard gacha tickets, but we can go here and check out the content. So we've got all of our collections done for now. We've got the majority of this done for now. I've mostly stopped doing the dailies here because it's just gold, and we are not exactly stressed for con these days. Though if you're a new player, I would continue to do this. Getting con is super important. I say all the time, you will really lose track of how fast like your con goes away at some point when you're a new player. I promise you that. I was spending a ton of stamina on con early on. We're saving our reward exchange points here, that way I can buy these corridor keys the moment they come out, though they are a few days away. Of course, day 15 is was that like 4 days away, something like that? So maybe 5 days away, actually, exactly. So we're gonna stop buying these for now. As for the events themselves, they've been pretty chill, right? They've been pretty chill. Like, oh, I haven't gotten these done actually, which is something I need to do. So I suppose that'll be my next little snap of content, right? But yeah, you can see that we're slowly gaining our rewards here. Edge of the Reveal, which is a combat trial, we did that. We've got Capture the Moment here. Looks like I have one that I didn't do properly, but it's just gold, so it doesn't really matter that much. We've got spending activity here that needs to be done. We'll be spending our stamina, of course. 11 days left. There should be no problem at all. Faded Meeting for grinding, and then we've got all of our pieces of the past done. So what have I been doing then if I've got, most of my content's done? Well, I've been trying to chip away again more at the type trial tower, which is a pretty tough little piece of content. Right now I am stuck limited by Aizen. You might see Kenpachi, Mayuri, and Nellel here. I've been trying multiple teams, so don't see that as like, oh, why aren't you just using like Yudahara here? I literally did already. I've been trying. I've tried a Byakuya team and so on and so forth. So we're just kind of like tinkering with things. Maybe I could try Yachiru team or something like that if maybe he could help out. But yeah, Mayuri seems absolutely pivotal. He just gives too much. So that's where we are there. Also, it helps that as far as the Yudahara and Mayuri combination go, they should both be giving this, which is 40% crit damage. Is way too good. Way too good. I assume those stack, so maybe. Oh, I know it says unstackable. Okay, so maybe I should get him on a different piece. Maybe I should get him on something like this or something like this. Yeah, it could be interesting. Maybe that'll be the difference, right? So I'll have to see with time. But other than that, we're continuing to just chip away at our content. I did say that I had a piece here that I wanted to take a look at, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to try it as like a replacement. It was this one right here with ulti charge on the main stat. So what we'd essentially want is for the ultimate charge rate and the ailment damage to hit. And if we hit HP or crit damage, we'd be kind of sad. So I guess we could just check. I mean, why not check, right? Why not check if this hits? So we got plenty of resources. I mean, it hit ult charge really good. If it hits ult charge or ailment again. Whoa, okay, it's an upgrade. Well, I guess we're using this piece now. What do we get here? Oh, it's so good. What? Whoa, this piece rolled crazy. Wow, we just won a bunch of 50/50s in a row. Something like that. So yeah, why not? Basic attack, that's nothing essentially. So it's essentially no. We might as well have not started up, but it's fine. We can reroll. Do we have the reroll here? Yeah, why not this one? It's not very good. Increased technique damage. Yeah, I'll replace it with that. Why not? It's fine. We got some ectoplasm back. We're going to unlock this one because I don't think we'll need it anymore. We're gonna go ahead and equip this one. That seems really good. So, whoops. Let's take a look at him now. 260 recharge rate. Can we just take... I shouldn't have unlocked him immediately. So if I go here and equip this one, can we take a look at the stats? 215. So is that a 50 or 45% increase then? That's not too bad at all. I fucks with that actually. Yeah, I fucks with that hard. And 152 ailment damage, so not even really missing out. That should make getting into ultimate way faster, which, as you know, a lot of you I'm sure are very aware of, the ultimate got buffed and is just absolutely crazy. I also did raise him to level 90. Some of you might be noticing that he is level 90 now. I might go to level 100. I also raised this guy to level 90. There just seemed no reason not to. That's another thing I'm sort of working on in the interim, is just raising my characters all to level 90. For a while, I said that like level 70, level 80 would probably be where I parked supports. But now that we're sort of in a position where we are just getting so many materials, I mean, I just am, you know, my cup runneth over, man, with materials here. And if you're wondering, a lot of this comes down to my Yuri being so easy to gear. Because my Yuri is easy to gear, it means I'm not rolling on a bunch of gear. I'm not spending a lot of stamp nexuses. I'm not trying to just over and over fish for these different things, which means I've got a lot of Tamahagane, I've got a lot of Head Captain's Insights, I've got way too many Supreme Stamp Essences, I've got General Arts and Spear and, you know, Art of books and all these things. Like, I just have way too much. Because I have way too much, I can just go, right? I can just go. I've got weapon, I've got strike hammers here, ready and waiting, and it's because I'm going to be trying to grab Soy Fun, which should be our next character in about a week and some change, right? So that's mostly been my focus as far as that goes. As some of you saw before, I did get through this trial arc stage, and I managed to 3-star it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that here just to show you that this one was pretty tricky, but my Yodi's just way too good, right? I mean, after trying out Byakuya again, it really is kind of sad that Byakuya is kind of like a weaker character than he is in the show, right? And especially weaker than he was in beta. I mean, Byakuya seemed like a character who was maybe top 2 in the entire game, top 3 in the game. Well, it would have been Urahara, Bankai Ichigo, and then Byakuya, right? When we knew less about the game, when there were less characters in the game. But yeah, it's just sort of one of those things where it's become very obvious that, like, the things these characters do, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really bear repeating or anything, but it's pretty obvious that there are some huge differences, these landslide differences in what these characters are up to, right? So that'll be that. Wow, I'm like buzzing off the fact that we hit that weapon. We haven't been able to acquire any more core stamp pieces, which would be very good because, again, getting another 20% here would be super duper strong. We aren't really trying to push it. I still don't really know how I feel about... I did see a thread that people were talking about grabbing these tickets, which, I mean, it's like 250, right? 250 weekly. I mean, it could be strong. 250 is not like an insane amount. I mean, what is 250 in the grand scheme of things? It's like a login. It's like one of your logins for a week's worth of corridor stamps. It's not too bad, right? I'm not going to say it's too bad, but other than that, we're just sort of waiting on our materials, right? We're not, you know, rushing to get anything because we don't really need anything, right? That's the thing I really want to hark on, is that we really don't need anything. You can see our gacha tickets are going to be up in a few more minutes, but yeah, we're just waiting on things. We're just waiting on things. I think that as far as content goes, this one being pretty content light is it's a gift and a curse, because I think that having this, and hopefully this is replaced like every celebration, this would be crazy, because this is like 2200 Jade or something like that. I thought, like, I don't know, it's some absurd amount of Jade to clear all these stages. I can't remember what it is, but if you do all of them, it's like an absurd amount of Jade and it's an absurd amount of stamp nexus. And coupled with the fact that we've gotten buffed limited time trial, which is insane. Like, what were they thinking, giving us a buffed version of this already crazy rewarding tower? Like, I don't know. Like, you'd think that the people who make this game hate money, because they just give shit away. It is crazy. But if there's one thing we're really missing, is what we're sorely missing from this game, and it goes back to things like, you know, Lami Largo and stuff like that, is just a more fulfilling, like, boss content. And what I would like to see is, yes, you see it right here, advance, coming soon. This one up here, which we cannot click on, I really want that one to be like the bosses. Like, I know they added these over here, and I haven't really attempted many of these, like trying to like place or anything, because it doesn't really matter. We've got the reward, so beyond rewards, it doesn't really matter to like click away at these. But what I would like to see is something like this, but make the bosses hit hard. Like, don't pump them like endlessly. Give them some like armor attacks so that they go through us just juggling them, and make them hit hard. Make them hit really hard. Make it so we have to dodge. Make it so we have to play around like heals. Maybe we might need like maybe we're taking damage sort of passively, and it becomes a race against like, can you heal with characters like Nelel and Mayuri before you take enough damage? Or maybe there's like, or even actually Orihime, or can you like get through by maybe just doing way more damage? You know, maybe put a Kisuke Yodohara, a Gin, and then like a Rangiku on your team. You just try to blast, you just try to blitz as fast as possible. I think that'd be cool. That's kind of my hope for upcoming contents, and I don't really think that we should be seeing like a big explosion of like a new boss feature and things like that until around half anniversary. I imagine that's a part of the reason that Mayuri's celebration being a lower hype character is pretty chill. It's pretty low key, right? It's not as explosive as Chinese New Year was, or the end of Kenpachi's celebration was, which was the end of Kenpachi's celebration felt almost like a, you know, beginning of New Year, like a pre-anniversary, right? So yeah, very good, very good, very good. Super happy about the amount of Jade I'm at. I think 7,000 is pretty good. It'll allow me to get a Soy Fawn when she comes out, and hopefully grab her weapon after. I mean, it's not much at all, right? So with any luck, we'll be able to snag that. And yeah, Mayuri without any dupes is a monster. If you haven't picked him up and you're new, I mean, I think Mayuri is super worth. I mean, I can't even believe how worth it Mayuri is. But yeah, until next time, I'm gonna get out of here. This has been your account update. Hopefully you guys are having fun, taking it easy, going outside, getting to work, getting to school, playing some Bleach Soul Resonance, maybe you know, getting into, I've seen people on Crimson Desert. I don't know how to feel about that game personally, but yeah, this is like one of those chill out moments in gacha where we're just kind of like we're easing off the gas pedal a little bit, you know, getting to do other things instead of just grinding. But yeah, I've been Lone. Like, if you liked the video, subscribe, join the club. We all go make it, and peace.